these out. I'm gonna make a drink. What?
What do you mean, what? You can't do that.
Can't do what?
You can't do that.
Make a drink, dude?
No,
Why
you
not?
can make a
you
drink.
said we could drink today. What's the problem?
First of all, you said that like my 3-year-old daughter who like wanted to go to the beach and I couldn't.
You said we could drink today?
We could do. You're putting a nice whiskey. It's like a that was a $50 bottle of whiskey.
That's a strong one I just made.
You just poured a $50 bottle of whiskey into a Burger King cup.
Yeah, with Burger King Coke. What?
Lord Jesus.
I'm trashy and classy.
Can't be both.
Just did it. Oh my god, I made it so strong. What's on your mind?
Well, the new Dunkin' Donuts by our house.
Uh-huh.
That is relatively new. The Dunkin' opened up maybe what, a year ago? Tops?
Yeah.
Not even.
Yeah, no.
It's
maybe
still, 9 months ago or so?
Maybe, yeah.
And
it's still relatively
they've
new.
had a drive-through in construction the entire time it's been open.
Mm-hmm.
They finally opened it. So,
dope. Okay.
being a everyday coffee drinker, I was like, yo, this is perfect. Like, I'm going to head over
Get in there.
I'm going to bust up in this drive-through. I don't got to get out of my car. I can wear whatever I want. I go pantsless.
Fuck yeah.
I can jerk off in the drive-through.
I wouldn't do that. Just get the coffee. Get to the coffee part.
So I pull up to the drive-through. Obviously they're new at the drive-through. Like, you know, they're having some like issues hearing me and stuff and all this. It's just very obvious that it's like brand new. And because I know it's new, I was just, you know, I was thinking about that. I was like, oh wow, you know, of course they're having issues. Like, you know, she would take my order and then I could hear her talking after she was done.
Oh, okay.
Like, she didn't turn off the headset. She's like, all right, yeah, medium coffee. Okay, yeah, sounds good.
This-
Jan, I need that 20. Well, you owe me $20. So, you know, like, just fucking regular conversation going on. And then what happens was I pull up to the front window and the nicest, sweetest semi-old lady comes out and she, you know, I have my card out. I'm ready to hand her my card. I'm like, got it extended out of the window, like ready for her to take. And she comes out of the window with all the bags of food and my drink. And I'm like, oh, well, you know, it seems, yeah, exactly. So I'm like, oh, you don't want the money first? And I, you know, okay. And I reach and I grab all the stuff from her. And then my initial instinct was just to be like, I want to peel out right now, take off on her, and just be like, first rule of the drive-through, get the money first. And bitch, and just and then knowing my conscience, I would have turned around immediately and been like, hey,
I'm so sorry.
I have the money for this.
I don't know where that came from. It was just something I always needed to do. That was me. Dude, that wasn't about you.
The second I saw like, oh, you're not gonna take my money first.
What?
It was a breakthrough. I was like,
absolutely.
Dude, I was like, I can easily just get away with all this stuff.
I would have forgotten to pay. I would have just taken the food and just like, all right, thanks.
Yeah, that
just kept
too.
it moving.
And I'm like,
oh my God.
And you know what? The worst part is, I regret even more that I didn't do it because I went back to that Dunkin' drive-thru like a week or two ago, and a totally different person did the same thing. It's like they've been trained.
Did you do it?
No.
You had a second opportunity and you still didn't do it? You pussy.
I know.
You fucking pussy.
I think it'll benefit their company in the long run.
Being so trustworthy?
No, I think if I had done it, if I had peeled out on her and told her first rule of the drive-thru,
yeah, no, that would have helped completely.
She would know. She'd be
that
like,
whole building would have been like, oh fuck, we gotta.
They would be in the building.
First.
Yeah, the next day, 6 a.m. meeting. Get the money first.
We fucked up. We're all new to this.
Get the money first. Yeah. They got pie charts and shit. All it says is get the money first.
Yeah, when it's just like, guess what this next slide is? Get the money first.
All right. Now I got a picture of fucking Robert Downey Jr. You know what he did? He got the money first.
Sorry. The whole time. There's nothing but dumb shit.
Get the money first.
Get it. You gotta get the money
That's the first rule of the drive-thru.
100%.
So that was just something I wanted to tackle because it just seemed strange that they haven't corrected the problem yet.
Yeah.
And that nobody, I guess, has peeled out yet. Because one more time and I'm out, dude.
Oh, yeah.
They threw 2 good pitches that I was just like, not going to swing at that.
No.
Not feeling it.
No.
I'm trying to knock it out of the park, you know?
And they do it a third time.
You hit me with that third pitch.
You never played baseball. You never played baseball.
I didn't even know what sport I was referencing when I was doing that.
Oh, my God.
You never played baseball? Yeah, I had no clue what I was even
Baseball! That's what I was referencing. Like,
that's the one with the goals, right?
Yeah, dude, that's the one with the goals. Like, Oh man. Strong one, huh?
Yeah, dude.
Looks like you need something sweeter. Sweet. Oh, sweet. So you know all the Dr. Pepper commercials, the Diet Dr. Pepper with the guy. What's his name?
It's the sweet one.
Yeah,
it's
what's the
Justin Guarini.
Justin Guarini. He does all of like the
Yeah.
little sweet,
Yeah.
like all that
dude.
stuff.
When I found out that was him, I was mind blown, dude. He was famous in like 2002.
Dude, I didn't even give a shit about him. It's the character he plays.
Oh, dude,
Little Sweet is high key fucking everyone's bitch in all of those commercials.
Dude,
every single
it's
commercial.
so obvious.
Oh,
because,
it's amazing.
He'll
Every
literally
time.
go to the girl and be like, "Oh, you look like you can use a nice sweet Dr. Pepper.
Sweet.
You got sweet.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
My favorite one is when he comes out of the pool or the dishwasher, the
washing
laundry
machine.
Yeah,
laundry
machine.
He's cucking that dude hard.
Oh, he literally gets up. And he's like, these are my delicates, tumble dry only. And like his wife comes over and goes, I'll take those.
Yeah,
and he's like, he just folds. I'll take those. And she walks away smelling them. She smells them as she leaves the room. And
the husband's like, how do you know?
How do you know? Little Sweet coming back down the spin cycle. And he just dips.
Little Sweet coming out of the deep end.
Yeah.
Or what was it?
Little Sweet coming out of the deep end, totally dry.
Totally dry.
He comes out of the water, dry, and then walks across the water over to the water. It was just like, and she goes like, she's making jokes like, oh, like, are you a lifeguard?
Dude.
And in front of the husband and her daughter, she's like, are you a lifeguard or whatever? And he goes, he's like, no, but I can definitely save you, girl. And then she's like, help me, I'm drowning. Like, just like that. And the husband just like puts down the newspaper like, Diane, what the fuck?
Well,
like,
dude.
It's so great. Every single commercial
Nobody's
is
safe,
like that.
dude.
Nobody's
Sweet.
safe from Lil Sweet.
If you see a can of
G-Eazy got nothing on Lil
my
Sweet.
god,
Dude, are you kidding me? Nothing.
Those two need to duke it out, like just straight fight.
Oh, that'd be fantastic.
For like the king of stealing your bitch.
Lil Sweet would fuck G-Eazy up.
I want to know what people genuinely think. Like if Lil Sweet's fucking more of other people's bitches than G-Eazy is.
100%.
You
I think
so?
you could take a poll, and I would still go with Lil Sweet all day.
I feel that. And I also
All
feel
day.
like G-Eazy's got that little dick complex of like, I got a little dick, so I'm going to go tell everyone I got a big dick. You know, not speaking about dicks, but in the reference to bitches.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't get no bitches, so I'm going to go tell everyone I fuck their bitches.
Yeah.
You know, like, if you say it too much, it doesn't seem true.
No.
You know?
Lil Sweet doesn't have to talk about it. That man lives it. Day in, day out.
No, man,
every
he's
commercial.
He's just about it.
Oh.
He tries to hide it, but it's so obvious
my God,
that he can't even do nothing about it, bro. Girls just get wet at the sight of Lil Sweet.
It's insane.
So, if you see a Diet Dr. Pepper...
If you see a girl drinking a Diet Dr. Pepper,
cardboard box,
around your girl, dip. Or smack it out of her hand, because she is piping Lil Sweet.
Yeah, she already did. There's no saving her. If she's already drinking that shit...
Got her hair a mess and she's out of breath,
that's it.
Lil Sweet's been there, dude.
Lil Sweet's definitely been there. Alright, I want to know if there was a time that you ran out of toilet paper and you had to use an alternative, and what the worst alternative to toilet paper you've had to use is.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I've got one, but I want to know what you got.
I've had a couple bad ones.
All right.
Do you want me to go first?
If you got a couple, go in order from least worst to worst.
Most embarrassing or most uncomfortable? Because there's most embarrassing and then there's most uncomfortable.
Both. I want to know both.
Okay, so the most embarrassing, I used a sock.
Ooh.
Yeah, just
yeah, that's like not even.
Yeah, it was an ankle sock though, and I was kind of paranoid. Like, do I flush it? Do I throw it out? Like, I flushed it.
What did you do?
Thank God, it actually went down.
It went down.
It went down, dude. I was skeptical for a second. I'm like, if this comes back up, how am I gonna explain it?
Or you show up the next day and the plumber's there, and you're like,
and he's just like, and he just pulls out a shit covered sock like you didn't.
How would he know though? How would he differentiate your shit that you wiped from like the shit that's?
I'm the one that calls him.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, and it's in my pipes. He's gonna look at a shit covered sock and immediately know this is my shit. And anyway, that was the most embarrassing. That was bad. But the most uncomfortable, I've like taken the cardboard roll at the bottom.
Oh.
And unrolled that.
Yeah.
And then
made it into.
I've done it
something.
like I've tried to do one where like I've done it multiple times. It's always uncomfortable.
Yeah.
To the point where I've tried different techniques where I try to like peel it super thin to make it like toilet paper.
No.
No.
There's no way to even make it close.
It's super uncomfortable, but super accurate.
Oh yeah,
you can really
it'll
like
do the job.
You can
Well,
like
the thing
finesse
is,
it, really get in there.
I would
scrape
rip off
around
like little bits.
Yeah, little bits. Anyway,
And it's almost like covering my fingers. Like it sucks, but to maximize the use of, I don't know how many times I got to go back. So I'm like, dude, I'm ripping a tiny guy off the side, and I'm going in pretty much with an umbrella over my fingers of thin cardboard to get up in there and do what I got to do.
I just do it to where I get to the point, and then make the point kind of thin, and then use it literally to like scrape around. Like literally, like as if I'm taking like.
That's so disgusting sounding.
Of course, but it's exactly what it is. It's the only way to describe it. You're scraping around. You're literally like pulling.
Oh my god!
And just getting in
lost
there.
soldiers.
Yeah, like you know how you get like the last bits of pudding out the bottom of the cup.
Oh my god! I can't fucking.
Yeah.
That's what I did. You just ruined pudding for me. So, mine's not embarrassing, but it is uncomfortable. It was we're out on Loxahatchee, and this is back in the days when we were in like high school, when we would smoke weed and stuff, and we couldn't go home or to anybody's house because nobody was cool with it, and it was like a big deal. Yeah. So I was with some friends. We were out there by Loxahatchee. We're all hanging out. We smoked, so we're stoned in my house, which is a minute walk from Loxahatchee, the river out back. I literally had to poop. And I had to poop so bad that, like, I was too scared to go home because I was stoned and I didn't want to get in trouble. And then I didn't want to fucking hold it, so I went into, like, this little trench out back behind Loxahatchee, and I used this leaf.
Yeah.
And it was the worst. Dude, I'm telling you, it was like, those yellow and green leaves that have kind of like a film over it?
Ooh.
Yeah. So like it wasn't really wiping as much as it was just spreading and pushing around. Yeah, and dude, I'm like already in this spot. It's the only type of bush that's near me, so I'm just pulling off
leaf after leaf.
Yeah, and nothing's getting done, dude. It was just the absolute worst.
Oh my god.
So I did like a terrible job. Then fucking waddled back to my friends, was like, dude, I don't care, I'm going home. So initially, trying to avoid going home stoned because I had to poop.
Yeah, but like,
I ended up having to go home anyway.
For like an even worse reason. That's so amazing.
Yeah, show up stoned and with shit trailing down your fucking leg.
Oh man, next time just use the sock. Leave it there.
Oh man.
Yeah, just use the sock and leave it there. Absolutely, do it.
All right, let's get off the topic.
Okay, off the topic of shit. Warped Tour that just happened a little while ago. Josh and I went and everything, and the two of us are standing where it's one band that we weren't too crazy about. We just wanted to catch like a couple songs before we went to the next set.
Yeah.
And while we're standing on the outside, you know how metal shows are. Yeah. So there's like a big crowd of people, and there's the mosh pits and everything inside the big crowd. So when there's mosh pits and everything, you see different shit just start to go flying. Shoes, hats, all the time. Yeah. The occasional shirt, rocks, water bottles, beer cans. So one pit started to open up, and we literally saw the normal array of stuff: shoes, a t-shirt, a fucking pair of pants. Just mixed right out of the dude. We lost it. Like literally, like watching them fly out, and immediately the two of us scream, "Pants!" And and the whole crowd around us that was like sitting away from everything, we all just started dying fucking laughing. Like, oh my god, because like literally like a pair of pants and like just flown out, and the two of us are literally looking back and forth, losing it. Like, how do you lose a pair of pants in a mosh pit?
Yeah.
What happens?
Yeah.
Tell me the order of events. You must have taken them off.
Yeah.
You must have taken them off. Or
I was gonna say, did you see anyone afterwards walking around pantsless?
No. There could have been a dude in some short shorts, and we would have never known. Maybe he had a second pair of shorts underneath, and he did it. Yeah. Or I was thinking like, we were making jokes like, what would happen? Like, could you imagine going into a mosh pit and then coming out ass naked? Like, I don't know what happens.
Yeah,
just in your boxers. It's like I lost everything, but they put my phone like in my underwear so I wouldn't lose it. It was really aggressive, but still considerate. I don't know what happened. Like.
You were the nicest bad people ever.
I know. It was so fucking funny. That's like and then after, but when the whole crowd left, we walked over and we saw like the big pair of like cargo shorts.
Yeah.
Like burgundy cargo shorts, and I was still fucking laughing.
So
it was so
random,
amazing.
That's it. That's how Warped Tour is.
That's just Warped Tour.
That was the last Warped Tour.
It was.
And I didn't go.
You fucked up.
Yeah, I'm a bitch.
Had an extra ticket. Yeah, whatever.
So, god damn it. When I was a kid,
mm-hmm.
I remember one day my older brother Tyler, he came home. He's 5 years older than me. Just a little backstory for anyone who doesn't know.
Uh-huh.
So at the time, I was probably 8, 9, and I want to say he was around 13, 14, whatever, something like that. And he came home one day, and he was with his buddy Angelo, and me and my brother shared a room when we were kids, so they were in the room talking and stuff and hanging out, and I keep hearing my brother like bragging about something, and I kind of listen in, and my brother's like telling my friend Angela, he's like, yeah, dude, I went to whatever her name's his house, and she gave me a blowjob. And as a kid, I'm just like, I have no clue what that is. He sounds really excited about it. I'm like, dude, I want a blowjob, what is it? And in my head, I'm thinking, because of like blow dryer, and I'm innocent and I'm a kid, I'm thinking like something to do with hair. Like, I don't know, and my mind at that age wasn't doing crazy shit,
Of course.
And because I didn't know it was anything bad, I was just curious about it and why he was so excited. And I go to my dad, and I said, hey, Dad, what's a blowjob?
Oh, you are the worst.
And my
you are the fucking worst.
Fuck you, dude. Oh,
my God.
What was I supposed to do? I was going to ask my brother. He'd have been like, get the fuck out of my room, pussy.
Oh, my God.
So I literally went to my dad, and I was like, hey, what's a blowjob? And my dad, I'll never forget him looking at me. I think he was eating. Yeah. And he literally was just like looked over like, where did you hear that?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, Tyler said he got one from some girl or something.
Oh, my God.
And my dad doesn't even like explain anything to me. He just drops what he's doing.
Goes right in the room and starts beating the shit out of your brother.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. He's just like, I just hear what the fucks and who the fuck and who, are you fucking kidding me? It's just flying out all across the house, and I'm just like, dude. I still don't know what a blowjob is. This is the most disappointing.
Like in the room, still like, so what the hell is
it? It's obviously not as good as Tyler thought it was.
Oh God, no! This is like, Dad is pissed.
My dad got really mad about it.
I'm not getting a blowjob.
Dad hates blowjobs.
Yeah, I'm not getting one at all.
Oh no, my dad doesn't like blowjobs.
No, God no.
He's
don't
very
bring him up.
Against them. Don't even say that word.
That's fucking incredible.
Yeah, that was one little anecdote, and another little quick Tyler story, just to reflect on. He was just doing shit way stupid way before any of us, so it's always great to look back and be like, wow, what an idiot. He one time this is back when like I was real young, like 4 or 5 type young, but like I'm gonna say 6 or 7 because I knew what curse words were,
Okay.
Like, I didn't say them or do anything like that, but I knew, like, some of them and stuff.
Right.
And my brother, one day, we were in their room, and my mom was there at the time. She was, like, staying to visit with us or some shit, but he's playing video games in the room, and I'm watching him play video games. He's playing, like, Resident Evil or something, and he dies, and he's like, oh, fuck, shit, or something like that, or he goes, shit! And fucking, I remember thinking in my head, like, oh my God, like, did you just say that?
Yeah, he just said it. Yeah.
And, dude, within like half a second, my mom opens the door, and she goes, Tyler? Because we're like, oh, she fucking heard him say the bad word, and my brother goes, I didn't say any bad words, I didn't say it. And my mom was like, what? I was going to ask you to pick up your mess out here in the living room. And he self-snitched like a fucking idiot and goes, I didn't say any bad words. No, I didn't say anything.
I was like, I'm just going to tell you to get your shit out of the living room. What did you just say? And like,
I watched that unfold as well. And I was like, dude,
spiral.
I learned a lot of shit. Don't self-snitch.
No, don't say anything. What?
Don't get blowjobs.
Don't be... Did it stay? Still holding on to that one aggressively? Still don't get a blowjob?
Yeah. Not that I have a choice.
Yeah. She can't hear you. Oh, that's great. You know how every time you see one of those shows that, like one of those drama, whatever, kind of CW, ABC, Showtime shows and everything, whenever they take place in Florida, everything's always on a beach. Yeah. Everything's like on like poolside and like super expensive apartments and like hotel rooms, even though they're broke or whatever, and like they got beachfront property everywhere. I don't understand. Do they not know there's more? There's other shit. It's like a very small part of Florida. There's shit on the inside.
No. Nobody outside of Florida knows
anything about like the inside of Florida.
That streets like the street I live on exist.
No. They just assume everything's just lit.
When I moved to Texas. People were like, "Oh, dude, Florida, the beach."
Yeah, it was just like it's okay. Like, dude, I guess
we go there like once a month. Relax. Yeah. It's not a big fucking deal.
It's not,
and it's not.
If I lived there, I'd be going every day. You wouldn't, because if you live where we are,
the girls must be so.
I mean, they're just
there's girls everywhere.
There's girls everywhere, but they're just trying to enjoy themselves.
Yeah, and
you can't
wear less, I guess.
What's the difference? Oh my god! Like I don't understand it. And dude, every single every single show about Florida is nothing but a coastline.
Oh yeah.
Like Florida is nothing but a coastline as far as the rest
Florida's
of the U.S.
not what you see on TV.
It's not. None of it. Not a single bit of it.
Don't come here.
No. I mean, you can for vacation.
You can't. We're full.
We're
no longer accepting
We're all stocked up. Absolutely.
We're all stocked up. We got plenty.
Yeah,
we got plenty of people.
We are fully staffed at the moment. We need no more.
We're actually foreclosing. We're getting rid of a lot of people.
I think the rest of the U.S. would be like relieved if that statement.
Dude,
Florida
is just shut
closing.
down.
Yeah. They're like, well, thank fucking God.
They're gonna be like,
Jesus.
Now what am I gonna read about in the news?
Exactly.
No Florida man.
No Florida man.
Florida man.
It's amazing.
If the news article starts with Florida man, I'm like.
I'm sorry though, if you have driven in South Florida, you can completely start to understand where the title for an article Florida Man comes up.
Yeah.
Because I can't tell you how often I will be behind the wheel and I will start to turn into an absolute fucking psychopath.
You become Florida Man?
Yeah,
what if he's like a super villain? Dude. Florida Man.
It's just
starts doing crazy shit.
I swear to God.
Eating people's faces.
I would turn it. I could completely understand. It's just like every time somebody like cuts me off and it's like the 8th, I'm like going down Palmetto for the 8th plaza in a row, some 148-year-old man cuts off in front of me going 8 miles an hour in a 50, and I'm just losing my mind, screaming at the steering wheel and about to rip it off. I completely understand. I'm just like, this is why people just randomly start running them over, take out, got out completely naked, and just shit on the street. I get it,
dude.
Because I'm like this close to doing it.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh my God.
148%.
Yeah.
That killed me. 148-year-old man? Yeah, dude. Always. And all in this it's so shitty because nobody in Florida is 35 years old.
No.
Because the people on the road are either
28 and under
or 148 and over.
Yeah.
And that's fucking it.
There's no median.
There's no regular adults.
How many times have you come down a road and had an old person turn out of a plaza or neighborhood down the wrong way coming at you?
Dude.
More times than I can personally count.
I feel comfortable with, yeah. And it's
all the fucking time. I saw once when I was coming out of one plaza, like the Shadowwood Plaza.
Yeah.
So this plaza comes across 441, and this chick turns the wrong way. First of all, she's going the wrong way out of the plaza, coming like in like the 2 lanes or whatever. So I had to swerve around her, just turning in. Then she turns left, going the wrong way down 441. And then I pull around because I got to see how far this bitch goes.
Yeah.
I pull down forward, and she turns left again, going the wrong way down Glades. Some dude literally like ran out in front of the street and like pull over and stop. You're like, you're gonna die. Pull in here. You're going the wrong way. Like I was just so like caught off guard in the sense of like, I'm like, all right, I gotta see where this bitch is going.
What?
Like, all right, let's see how far this goes. And I cut through the plaza just watching her.
People are
and still going like 15 the whole way too. Like not a step over 20.
Where's the Steinmart?
Exactly.
God, I just want to know if there's an alcohol that comes to mind that you can think of that is worse than Fireball. Is there anything on this planet that's worse than Fireball?
Are we talking beer or
I'm
liquor?
Just talking anything.
I can tell you a liquor worse than Fireball right now.
Try
Skull vodka.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I might have to give you that.
Yeah.
How about Zachariah Harris?
I would take that. I would take that over Fireball. Still to this day.
Oh, over Fireball. Yeah.
But
that's
Skull
over Skull.
Skull to Fireball. I don't need to drink. I'm fine. Like I'm gonna head home. Actually, it's about that time.
If I showed up to a party and there was Skull and Fireball,
and it's like, oh, that's what we got. I'm like, it was just great to see you guys. I'm gonna head out. Like,
bye.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'd steal the bottles from the party just to make sure nobody puts that shit in their body.
I'm gonna,
right?
Skull. The skull.
Now the skull is warm. It's been sitting in your car in that plastic bottle.
It's never cold. It's always warm.
It's always warm.
It's always warm because you always get it from your buddy or whatever because you got to get your shit underage and it's all you can afford and you can't do it. You don't know what even to mix it with, so you get a 2 liter of Sprite or something and you're mixing it with like warm Gatorade or warm Sprite or like warm or like just a gallon of orange juice and you're just like swigging back and forth and oh god, I can't tell you.
Yeah, that's gross.
I just remembered. It's always like a back of the truck kind of vodka. You sit in the back of the truck with other people with another truck and you're just it tastes exactly like the plastic handle that it's carried in.
Yeah.
It literally tasted like melted down plastic.
That was what I hated about Zachariah Harris. It was just like it was whiskey, but it was plastic.
Barely.
It was plastic, dude. Every sip tasted so much like the bottle. And it was just...
You might as well consider SoCo fucking high-end scotch compared to Zachariah Harris, dude.
I hate SoCo, too.
I don't mind SoCo.
I know.
I don't mind it.
I know you can do it.
I can drink it,
That's why I'm, like, even more against it, because I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah, I know, dude. It's not... I don't go out and buy it to buy it.
Yeah.
If I'm out somewhere and they have SoCo, it's just like, that's it? SoCo and beer? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
It's SoCo and Bud Light. That's fine. I'll get by. Yeah, this is whatever.
Ugh.
Oof.
And then the worst beers would be like...
Natty Ice, Bush, Hams.
Keystone.
Hams. Have you had Hams?
No.
It tastes like... It tasted like fermented beer sweat. Fermented meat sweats. When you get the meat sweats, if somebody took that, fermented it, and made a beer out of it, that's what Hams taste like.
Ugh.
Yeah. Don't drink it.
Yeah, I won't.
Rob bought a case for us once at the house. He left it there because he also didn't like it. And
there was the king of buying shitty beer.
And there was one night where Poppy and I, we had nothing else to drink and we wanted to keep drinking. It was late and we had to muscle through 6 of them. And it was just oh god, with 6 through between the 2 of us. We had 3 apiece, but still,
even the name is.
I poured out the last one.
Hams?
I cracked it open, just you know what? I'm good.
Yeah.
This is R.I.P. Hams. Yep. I'm never getting that shit again.
There's some stuff like that. Some stuff I'd rather pour out than drink.
Yeah.
I just literally rather it didn't exist. Shock Top.
Raspberry Shock Top.
Any Shock Top. It's so gross.
It's so bad.
Gross. What a terrible concept for beer.
Sweet beer, yeah. Why do you want that?
I don't.
Either drink beer or drink a near beer, like a wine cooler.
And I hate drinks with fruit in it. Not fruit, sorry. I hate drinks with food in it. Food. I don't like Bloody Marys to begin with, but the fact that they put a piece of celery in there, and sometimes, some places do, bacon and weird shit, you know? They have, full... You've never seen those,
Yeah. You know what they do up north? You know what they do up north? I found out from what? They do pickle beers. Shout out to Webster at UND. Pickle beers. They take a pickle spear and they put it in the beer to make the beer salty. And then you drink the beer and eat the pickle.
Alright, I can fuck with that. You don't like... You think that's gross?
I couldn't do that.
Oh, I could do that. That's different. That's... Because you've ever had, salt in beer? You can put salt... Put salt on the rim of your beer. Take a sip, bro. It cleanses your palate as you drink.
Yes, I can't do that, dude. I don't know. Darren, my uncle Darren puts olives in his beer.
I hate olives.
If we're out at the fucking bar and everything, he'll ask for a Miller Lite and 2 olives.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, or a Coors Light and 2 olives.
Yeah.
Coors Light and 2 olives.
Yeah, he was doing that at Packy's.
I'm looking at him like, what's this like? What? I want the salt. I'm like, you're a fucking psychopath, man. How do you?
Yeah, I don't like olives.
I can't do it either.
I get down with the pickle thing though. Although I love pickles just in general.
I can't eat a pickle straight.
Oh really?
No.
They're so good.
A pickle needs to be on something, unless they're fried pickles.
Do you like Chick-fil-A?
I've eaten at Chick-fil-A once in my life, and that was in 8th grade. Couldn't tell you what it tastes like. Yeah. The whole... Did I just shock the fucking system? I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
Guys.
Oh, my God, dude. Wow, that's terrible. You should go to Chick-fil-A, dude. They put pickles on their chicken sandwiches. I love that.
Yeah?
I was so foreign to that concept.
I could probably get behind it.
But once I started eating there, I was like, dude, now we go and I get extra pickles on her sandwich and mine, just so I could take them off hers and put them on mine.
I mean, if it's on a sandwich or on like a burger, yeah, I'll fuck up pickles. Yeah,
I'll fuck a pickle.
I'll fuck a pickle right now.
Yeah, I'll fuck a pickle right now.
I'm also about I've been getting really into putting jalapenos on shit. Because I like spicy, but I never really fucked with pickled jalapenos too much.
Yeah.
Like if it was on like nachos or whatever.
Pickled jalapenos?
Yeah. Because I don't mind them. Like, you know, like the ones that come, like, you know, the ones that
those
go
ones I don't
everywhere.
like. I like
They're everywhere.
The first ones I can do.
I feel that. But
I
like,
can eat that.
But like, you know, when they're on nachos or whatever, that's what I always thought. Yeah, like, oh, okay, I'll take it, whatever. But now, like, lately I've been like craving it on like a chicken tender sub. I get it with mayo, honey mustard, the chicken tenders, lettuce, extra jalapenos.
All right. So your jalapenos right now are my pickles.
Yeah.
Because that's what I do on my chicken tender sub would be...
You fuck it up with pickles.
Fuck it up with pickles.
Heard that, yeah.
Did you see? There was like a while back I posted a snap. It was like, oh, like Publix fucking took my online order and it was, I wrote extra pickles please and put like a smiley face. And I opened my sub, and it was just... I opened
nothing.
Pickles.
Yeah, you opened a package of pickles.
Yeah, it was just like a sub.
Is there a sandwich in there? Like,
I had to remove like 2 fucking pounds of pickles before I was like, oh, a chicken tender. Like, it was insane. But
I remember at Burger King once, forever ago, Eric Concepcion, I'm pretty sure he had like... I don't know if he had a friend or something at Burger King, but I remember him being like a dick about making sure there better not be one fucking pickle on my burger. Trying to be a shit about it.
Yeah.
Like, no school to like fuck with the people behind the counter. He's just like, oh, this teenager doesn't know what he just did. And the dude literally just stacked the whole thing with pickle. God. It came out. He was laughing so hard he wasn't even mad in the slightest. He's like,
no.
Dude, thank you, but could I get another sandwich? Because that's fucking amazing. It was back before Snapchat and like that shit, so you couldn't really post that anywhere. You didn't have a phone. Back when there were all those like...
Isn't that insane? People used to just get their food, and if it looked really good, they were just like, I just gotta eat it.
Yeah, right?
I just gotta fucking dive
in. Back when, like, there were no... I think in 8th... I don't know if it was 8th grade or 9th grade for me that the first iPhone came out. Oh, I know they weren't
first
popular.
iPhone?
Well, not the first... like, when iPhones were iPhones. Like, I remember iTouches all the time in, like, middle school and shit like that. But, like, I remember, like, cell phones were just, like, a lot of the flip phones.
Yeah, I had a Razr in 7th grade.
Yeah, I had...
Motorola Razr?
I had one of those, the Samsung... It was one of those things where it was just like the brick, but then it kicked to the side.
Sidekick.
It wasn't a sidekick. It didn't flip.
Kick to the side?
It wouldn't flip completely. It would just slide over and there'd be the full keyboard.
I know what you're talking about.
I had one of those.
I fucking can't remember the name. Yeah, I just had it and then it went away.
They came in like blue, burgundy, black.
Oh man, it was like the Sidekick, but it had a different name. It was like,
but it was back before you can do anything with social media or anything like that. That wasn't like a big thing or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know, MySpace was still around.
Yeah, MySpace.
Mm-hmm.
That was the shit.
Oh my god! All right, you got anything else?
All right, so that's it for the Bottledfart Podcast. My name's Trevor. That's my boy Antoinonio. Oh my god. Are you okay?
Was that your head?
That sounded like your... Oh! I thought you hit your fucking head.
Yeah, we thought you just smacked your head on the fucking wall.
Alright, Brittany's okay. Everything's fine. This is the Bottledfart Podcast. Thanks for tuning in. If you give a shit, leave a like, leave a comment, suck my dick.
Shout out to Lil Sweet.
Shout out to Lil Sweet, baby. He just fucked your bitch.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Still recording.
Oh, we are still recording on there. Podcast Aftermath.
Yo. Hey. Yo, this the Bottledfart Podcast. Tune in for your last place. Yo, this be the Bottledfart Podcast. Tune in or it's your ass. Ooh.
That was my line.
Written by Brittany Feliciano. Performed by Trevor Lawrence. And Antonio Solis on percussion!